Hello everyone, how are you all? In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to build a simple fast API application. So API means application programming interface, and in today's video we are going to discuss about how to build a fast API application. So telling about fast API application, it is used for backend. Fast API is a Python framework designed for building fast and efficient backend APIs. So it is one of a kind of RESTful APIs which follows the REST architecture. Large companies like Uber and Netflix use it to develop some of their applications. So this is about fast API, and the benefits of it is it will have good documentation to read while building the application, and also for the beginners to read in the website. I leave the website link below in the description, you can go through it. So it will have best documentation so that the users can easily get used to it without any problem. And it also has inbuilt documentation support, as I already said. While we have run the application, I'll show you. So for the documentation support, we'll use Swagger UI. You'll get to know about it in the later part of the video. So the difference between fast API and Django is fast API is generally faster than Django due to its modern features such as async and wait, type annotations, and pydantic library for data validation. So this is all about fast API. It is so easy to use and so fast to build an application. So this is the code. First we need to import fast API, and before all this we need to create virtual environment. So how to create a virtual environment? We need to go to the terminal, open the new terminal. Then on running this command python-m venv, it will take some time to run this command, and it will create a folder here naming venv. So once it is done, I'll show you what to do next. So once after the virtual environment is created, you'll get to know about how to install fast API and how to import UVcorn, or to move forward, what are the steps to work with creating a virtual environment. So once python-m venv command is run, we need to know the execution policy, for which we use get execution policy command, and it will say restricted. So we need to set the execution policy dash scope process dash execution policy to remote signed. So it lifts the sum of the restrictions that we have. So it is saying that there is an error. Yes. So the execution policy, there should be E capital here. So that's the error. Yes, there is one more error, that we have given an underscore here, and it should be this. So on using this command, set execution policy dash scope process dash execution policy remote signed, it will work. Now if we get the execution policy, it will say remote signed. Now the command that we have to use is venv slash scripts slash activate. This creates the virtual environment here. As you can clearly see, the virtual environment is created. So there are two problems in the code that I have written. One is fast API is haven't imported, UVcorn haven't imported. So to do this, we'll install fast API and UVcorn in our computers. But after creating virtual environment, it is a whole new world. So we need to install fast API and UVcorn in the virtual environment directly. So yes, it is installing. These are the packages that have been installed. So you can see here Pydantic. This is one of the most useful package in Fast API, and Starlet. This is also the one of the useful package that we have installed in the Fast API application in the virtual environment. The next we need to install is, previously we have installed Fast API. Now we need to install UVcorn. So yes, Ubicorn is getting installed. Ubicorn is installed successfully, and now the command that we have to write makes the fast API application work. Before that, you can see fast API, the problem has been solved. That means from fast API has been imported. This is app equal to fast API. We have created the application. This is app.get, which is the first endpoint. And once the application is up and running, the output that you'll see is hello world. So this is another app.get. While we have given slash items and item ID, the item will be called and shown to you as output. Here we have imported unicorn to make the application run. The command that we need to give here is here unicorn main app dash dash reload. So on giving this command, the main.py file will is called here main. The name is called here, and app dash dash reload will make the application run, fast API application run. So Ubicorn is running on HTTP 127.0.8000 port 8000. We have given port 8000, and Ubicorn a fast API application is running on the same port. To go there, we need to click on the link by control click. It will take us to the link. Yes, as you can see here, in this port, the fast API application is running. So the output that you can see is hello world. Let's try with one more application. Let's close this. Let's try with one more output. So let me give my name here and save the file. Use the same command ubicorn main. Oh, I'm giving the wrong place. Let's give it here ubicorn main app dash dash reload. Going into the link. Hello Jagdeep. So while we have changed the output that it is giving is the same thing that we have given in the application hello Jagdeep. So this is a simple process to build fast API application. Once you have think the virtual environment work is done, click deactivate to get out of the virtual environment. So this is the simple process to build a virtual environment. So in this way, the fast API application is built using fast API module and the Ubicorn module. I hope you have understood. So you can see here we are having venv and pycache. So these are the folders that will be created after using the virtual environment. So I hope you have understood. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask me. See you in the next video. Thank you.